It's not part of the vanilla. Now, yeah, well, the fog's clearing up, but obviously, well, Pro Mods, they've got a lot of stuff they've redone, London and a few other places around the vanilla cities, and obviously where we had to go on the ferry was one of them. And I found out much to my disgust about that, to the point that it completely destroyed my truck and the cargo. So, and that was the thing, that's why I took the Pro Mods off, and when I reloaded the order on, I did it with the old memory of how I used to do it. And that's when this started happening, so I re-looked up the Pro Mods load order. I'm pretty sure I did fix it. Maybe I did fix it on the one profile, not this one, and hence the reason why it's still doing it. I don't know. I shall endeavour to remember to have a look at the end of the stream. Yeah, you're lucky. By the time you come back, it was actually a lot thicker before you turned back up there, Cozzy. A lot thicker. Beautiful sunset. Oh, I do that right when we're coming up to a toll booth, don't I? It still looks like we're... Well, hello. We're not in Spain. Unless... No, I wouldn't think so. I know that SCS... I don't know when it's happening, but they've added some changes to the Liberia DLC. Some of the map things. Somewhere at the top of Spain it's going to, Cozzy. Probably somewhere we've been. So yeah, they're doing some changes to the Liberia and things. They're adding some things. I can't remember. I read something about it, but that was like probably over half an hour ago. It was a couple of days ago, actually. Oh, now we've got the rain. And, yeah. I wouldn't have thought changing the road tolls to... or the way they work in Spain would be one of the things. Hopefully, fixing the AI around the roundabouts would be really good. Oh, this is not good, I'll tell you what. I cannot see anything with the sunlight on my screen. I don't know what it's like watching. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a lot better because when I look to the right on my other screen where I've got OBS open with the stream, even though it's darker, the game is a little brighter for me. I can see a lot better on that because the sun's not on that one. Maybe I should have a look at changing. Well, there's not many places I can move my desk to. Living in a shack, I might knock down the cardboard walls. Have to invest in a new cardboard box. But the problem is where I am. Yeah, no, anywhere else would be a bit of a pain. Because on the left-hand side of me, basically, are two windows. So that wouldn't be ideal. Moving it to the right of me. Oh, they've added a couple new roads, have they? Yeah, I read that way. They were doing something. I can't remember. What exactly? What's the time? I really could do with a sleep because...
And then exit right.
I hope no one's there.
Exit. Right.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to see my screen. Actually, maybe if I stick the monitor into gaming mode. And I might do that because I get the feeling I might need a break. Right, I've definitely got a feeling I'm going to need a break. A quick bio break. So let me just get up to full speed here, and then I'll take a quick bio break, and then might turn my monitor on to gaming mode, which will make it brighter, which should hopefully make it easier to see stuff. With any luck, because we've got an hour and a half before we go to sleep anyway. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Oh, wait, stay straight. There we go. Right. Here we go. So I'm going to go have a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I came up with a bit of a plan actually, how to fix my problem, and it's a lot better. Let's carry on. Yeah, so as I was saying, my problem is no matter where I am, I'm not that far away from a window or a door outside, because that's how small my place is. It's just me, I don't need anything bigger. As long as I've got a kitchen, a bathroom, a bedroom, and a place to plonk my PC, I'm a happy chappy, and it's cheap. Needs to be. So to the left of me, like I said, I've got two windows. Now there's one directly to the left of me which I pull the curtains down on. Oh, why am I doing that? I'm going to overtake him. And then I've got another one behind me. Now the thing is with it, which is going to be fantastic during summertime, is I literally got to have those windows shut so I can't get an airflow through. Because I've got neighbours. I've literally got a fence about 3 feet away from that in the neighbour's backyard, and so it could get loud and come through the stream, so I've got to keep the windows shut. So it makes it sort of impossible sort of for me to be able to have a location where it'll be suitable, where it won't get the sun on the screen. Because directly behind me is the door to my bedroom, and directly behind that is my window to my bedroom. So the sunlight comes through that window onto here, which I have the window open there and stuff like that. So I get a good airflow around, especially when it comes to this summertime. So, but I just had a thought, actually what I could do is I could probably reverse it. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I should look at that. What I could do is right behind me was obviously the bedroom. Why'd you do that for? There's no one in front of you. You're just being a pain in the backside. Oh, what is the time? Do we sneak on past this one? Too late now, I've already done it, right? If you're going to be a pain, watch him pull in front of me now. I'll bet the house on it. No, I am absolutely amazed. Yeah, so right behind me is obviously a wall. And the door's to the left if you face it, and my door to the left to the bedroom. And yeah, but I might be able to put this on the wall there, because that way I won't have, come on, break, a window directly behind the screen. Actually, I should think about that. Maybe even do it. Does it get very warm? Drekmar, welcome to the stream. Hope I said your name right. Don't be surprised if I didn't. I'm shocking. Depends on the day. Does it get warm where you are? Yeah, during the... Well, I mean, it's relative, really. It's what you're used to, isn't it? I mean, right at the moment, the temperature for me would, for anyone in England, would be a heat wave, and it's to me it's just a normal cool spring day. But yeah, we sort of get up to summertime, sort of 30s to mid 30s, and sometimes up to just hitting a 40 degrees Celsius, that is, not Fahrenheit. And if you guys work with Fahrenheit, you probably have to go visit old Google and ask what exactly that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah. So summertime, yeah, quite a bit.
And then exit right.
Oh, 30s, and of course, like I said, that's what you're used to. I suppose if you're like from Australia in the outback, 40 degrees might feel like 20 degrees to everyone else because you're absolutely used to it, you're acclimatised to it, you know. But I suppose the best thing where I live now, when I used to live in Auckland was ridiculous. It didn't get up the temperatures that where I am now. That would be sort of like the early 30s, late 20 range, and but the worst thing was it was just Auckland's really bad for humidity, and that's what I can't stand humidity. I can handle 40-degree dry heat. I don't even feel hot. I don't even feel it. But when you put me into a 20-degree heat with humidity, I can't deal with that. It's just shocking. It's unbearable for me. So but for me it's a bit more about the airflow as well. Hence the reason why I want the windows open. And who doesn't want the sunshine, right? Yeah, humidity's just shocking, eh? It's a stupid invention. Whoever thought of it needs to be arrested and put away for life. It's ridiculous. And it's just really funny. It's like with the cold, I can handle like a low temperature when it's when it's cold, but not when it's some moisture in the air as well. It seems like when you have moisture in the air, it feels a lot colder, even though the temperature's higher than it would be. You know, if you know what I mean. It's just I don't know why the water or the moisture in the air makes a difference. I remember I went on holiday one year. I went to the top of the South Island here, and just for reference, the top of the South Island, which is obviously closer to Antarctica, we've been right at the bottom of the planet. Only because you guys decided we could easily be at the top, but whoever decided north and south, well, we're stuck with that. So, but and I used to live in Auckland. For point of reference, that's pretty much to the top of the North Island, which is obviously closer to the equator. Will they let me get in? I'm pretty sure I started off in Spain. They must have changed these. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I was supposed to go for a sleep. I've totally forgotten about the sleep because I've been too busy yabbing away. Yeah. So anyway, so naturally you think Auckland would be sort of hotter. I can see you. I'm indicating. Let me try and chat away and keep an eye out for a place to park. So, yeah, and the worst thing about Auckland is it's the city itself. For those who don't know, Auckland's the biggest city in New Zealand. The majority of the country's population lives there. Yeah, I know it'd be morning. I totally forgot about it, Causey. I'll rely on you to remind me, Causey. You let me down. I'll go with that. It's never my fault. Hashtag never my fault. But it's Auckland's very narrow. You could literally walk from one coastline, from the east coast to the west coast in a day, even less than a day. So it sort of has like a small island effect to it, and that's why it gets sort of quite humid. That and the fact when it rains, it's all full of concrete, so you've got no trees sucking up all the water, so it gets evaporated up into the air, which I'm assuming wouldn't help. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We've got to park up here. So anyway, I went to a holiday all the way down to the South Island. Now, the top of the South Island is a place called Nelson. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's also one of the hottest places in this country. And it has almost all year round sunshine, which you wouldn't think considering where it is in relation. But yeah, now I went there that year. It was I was walking around and all that, seeing the sights in 40 degrees Celsius heat, and I didn't even feel it. I didn't even feel it at all. And we came back to Auckland, and as soon as I hit Auckland, it was 22 degrees, and it was just unbearable. The humidity just hit. And I've never been good with humidity. I just sort of almost pass out. So yeah. Anyway, little information for you to, I don't know, brighten your day, or have something to say over dinner, or probably something you didn't want to hear anyway. Yeah, to the tips, yeah. Let's start a revolution against the humidity. Minus? How dare you not make me any money, worker? That's not what I employ you for. I suppose, how's the weather for you guys in America at the moment? You guys are in fall, aren't you? Getting into the old winter time. You don't have much experience with cold weather or cold humidity. I mean, obviously not been from America, but the first thing that comes to my head when you say something like that, I sort of think you must be in Florida. But probably because there's you sort of don't hear much about the other states, really. I think I know in the Midwest you can sort of get the two extremes between winter and hey, what are you signed up for? But the small southern states, I'm just trying to get my memory working, get a picture in my head of the US. Trying to think what else is at the bottom. Louisiana's at the bottom of it. Oh, North Carolina. North Carolina. That's where MJ comes from, isn't it? That's where he was born. Now, I'm pretty sure I know Texas gets hot as well. That's at the bottom, isn't it? And what's the other one next to it? Louisiana, Texas. I'm missing one. Is Mississippi a state? Or is it just the river? I know I'm missing one. Oh, I can think of it because I can remember Top Gear, the presenters of Top Gear getting run out of that state. Arizona. No, it's another one. It's another one. Alabama, I think. I might be thinking of. It's actually, I was trying to think of where it was for that Top Gear episode where they almost got themselves killed, and then I had to change, and I remembered, funny enough, from the movie Forrest Gump, remembering Forrest Gump saying where he comes from Greenbow, Alabama. Also had two songs to choose from, didn't I? I got Sweet Home Alabama, and then oh my goodness, I used to be really good with music. I can't remember who did that. Sung that, and then you got Neil Young, who sings a negative song about Alabama. He wasn't too impressed with it. It's the reason why he's mentioned in that other song, Sweet Home Alabama. Lightning tell him where he could go. What's the speed limit? 90. How are you, Dave? Has it been a bit more relaxing this week for you? Yeah, I'm just trying to remember who sung Sweet Home Alabama, which is a well-known song. And for the life of me, I can't remember anymore. And I should do, because I used to play it on the guitar. Well, it doesn't say much, does it? But you would think if I played it on the guitar, I'd be into music and I'd know exactly who sung that song. Oh, I'm going to need some fuel, I think, yeah. We'll fuel up while I'm here. Leonard Skinner, yes, thank you. Now, see, how could I forget Leonard Skinner? Honestly. I should be ashamed of myself. Absolutely ashamed. I should go and dig a little hole out in the back here, stick my head in it, and shovel the dirt back on top of my head. I should no longer be free as a bird. I'll turn the engine off like it says, shall I? I'll hold the button down. Geez, I'm having a good one. I'm that disgusted in myself that I can't remember what buttons to press and what to do in this game. I forgot about Leonard Skinner. I remembered Neil Young. I would even be, sorry, I would actually be more disappointed in myself for not remembering Neil Young, because I was a huge fan of Neil Young. Absolute huge fan of his music. The grandfather of rock. Hello, Eds. That was a nice short one. Haven't you got them yet, Cozzy? I haven't seen a comment saying, and here's the ads. Just in case you do, actually, I might just slow down a bit, so when you come back, you don't miss anything boring. I mean, anything interesting that might happen. Sorry, I should have got to the mute while I was doing that, eh? Hello, your ears there? Blow your eardrums out. You didn't? You didn't get an ad? Turn your ad blocker off. Support me. We're going out loud. No, it doesn't surprise me. It's Twitch, eh? Twitch. It's aptly named. Twitch is twitchy. But just in case anyone else did, because I know it's the scheduled. But, and... I suppose I better look to see. Oh, hello. Thank you. No, you just... Come on. Make your mind up. Let me in or don't. Don't half let me in. Commit. Yeah. Well, there we go. I missed out on half a cent that I don't have to pay tax on. I suppose for the moment, I won't say it. I really don't want to say it, but I'm sure you can guess, considering what it's been like the last few weeks, with unwanted guests. That stopped the last 2 days so far. Touch wood again. So, chat, let me know if you feel like it. What kind of music you guys listen to? Who's your favourite artist? Tell me who you think the best band ever was, and I'll explain the reason why you're wrong. Just kidding. It's one of those, you know, comes down this. The best band is whoever you believe it is. It's for you. So, but yeah, if you feel like it. If you want AGS to definitely win, it's probably a good idea, because then I'll keep crashing as I look at chat. Okay, I'm definitely got to be in Spain. I think they have changed these road tolls there, Cozzy. I want to find out. I'm definitely in Spain, am I not? Oh no, that's France. No, nowhere near it. That's where we're going, Cozzy, as you asked before. We're miles away. Oh, I was being hopeful. Really hopeful. Yeah, well, I've been thinking about that, so I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, as I've said before, I've explained the main reason why I stream. And everyone knows it's not money, but everyone knows that I'm not going to say no to money. Not like some other streamers who pretend it's got nothing to do with money. Of course, money's a factor. Obviously with Twitch you don't actually make that much from the ads, but every little bit counts, especially for me. You know, because of my disability, I'm limited to how much I can make a year at a time. So I'm not going to say no, and the ads help out. And I was thinking about your thing about when they pop up, but it's not, when I used to do it myself, Cozzy, instead of using now the automation thing that they've got. But it was actually a real hassle doing it myself. This is actually a blessing, this automation thing, so. And I suppose every hour, I think it's half an hour break every hour, and you don't actually guarantee the half an hour, half minute, 30 minutes, 30 seconds. One of those, take your pick. 30 second, I think it's not that much, and sometimes I only get a 15 second or a 10 second one, so. Obviously, if somehow I end up with the channel growing, having a good community and subscribers and stuff like that, I'd be quite happy to turn the ads off. Obviously I can't fully turn ads off because Twitch will just add the auto roll ones, but I'd be a lot happier to make a bit of extra cash that way than having the ads run. That's for sure. Just making sure. Good old rain, eh? Well, it is fall after all, or autumn since we're in Europe. Oh, in Europe, I should say, since we're outside of the US. Actually, does anyone know it, apart from you guys in the US? Oh, now we're in Spain. Anyone else that uses the term fall for autumn? Or instead of autumn? Are you guys the only ones? I think I said it before. I reckon it makes more sense to call it fall. Because that's what the leaves does, right? It's a good indication. Autumn. What happens? What does autumn in autumn? What is autumn? It's just a word. And granted, it does its job. It lets you know what season you're in. That's the whole point of the word. I mean, but sort of makes more sense, you know. You can actually put to a reason to why it's called fall. Then again, autumn could be, you know, in English it could be any other, derived from any other language that they pick and choose and slammed in there to call it English. No, French and German words as they did. And the original meaning could actually, it could be another word for fall in a different language, for all we know. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not, I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you know what the person's talking about, that's the main thing, isn't it? Now, if anyone's watching that missed the Dyson Sphere